pioneers are leaders. We are Marietta College. We are pioneers. Find out how you can become a PIO at www.marietta.edu.
Coming up today on NewsCenter 15, 3 inmates captured after attacking a guard and escaping Ohio jail.
Injury in Ohio doctor's murder trial says they're deadlocked.
We'll have these stories and more. NewsCenter 15 starts now. Good afternoon and welcome to Tuesday's edition of NewsCenter 15. I'm Sydney Wilson.
And I'm Haley Lanham.
Topping our news this afternoon, a sheriff in eastern Ohio says 3 inmates are back in custody after they attacked a guard, stole his keys, and escaped through a county courthouse. All 3 were found Monday morning. Muskingum County Sheriff Matt Lutz says 2 were captured after they crashed a stolen truck just south of Zanesville. He says the inmates were being held on the jail's 3rd floor when one of them attacked the guard, and the 2 others helped overpower him right around midnight on Sunday. Then, they went into the adjacent courthouse and escaped through its doors.
Franklin Judge Michael Holbrook told the panel on Monday to make one more attempt to come up with a verdict in the case of Dr. William Hustle. He's accused of ordering excessive painkillers that led to the deaths of patients in Columbus area Mount Carmel Health System. Prosecutors contend that the amount of painkillers Hustle ordered for non-surgical situations indicated the intent to end lives. Hustle's attorney says that he was just providing comfort care for dying patients.
Let's take a quick look at the current conditions.
Here to provide us the first look at the weather is Cole Encore.
Hey everybody, so let's see what our current conditions are right now. It's 39 degrees, it feels like 32, got a light breeze. Everything's pretty much clouded over. Our high today will go up to 43, so not much of an increase. UV is moderate, air quality is pretty good, and the pollen count is low because we got some rain and stuff yesterday. Wind, like I said, there is a chill factor. We have a 12-mile-per-hour wind. Humidity is pretty moderately high with 70%. Sunrise was around 7:15, and sunset will be after 8. So we are getting longer days now, although it is surprisingly cool. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Cole. A judge has declared a mistrial in the case of a former Ohio Vice Squad officer charged in the death of a woman he shot while working undercover almost 4 years ago. Jurors in Franklin County deliberated for about 10 hours over a 3-day period, but were unable to reach a verdict on the charges against 58-year-old Andrew Mitchell. Prosecutors declined to comment on whether they plan to seek a retrial of the former Columbus Police Vice Officer in the August 2018 death of 23-year-old Donna Castleberry.
Ohio State University is paying out $2 million to settle more lawsuits brought by the former athletes and other men who say they were sexually abused decades ago by a now-deceased team doctor. The payouts by the university has now reached just under $60 million to nearly 290 men. The latest settlement, announced Friday, ends lawsuits brought by 57 survivors. Dozens more have yet to settle. The lawsuits say former Ohio State team doctor Richard Strauss carried out the abuse beginning in the late 1970s and throughout the late 1990s. No one has publicly defended Strauss, who died in 2005.
Coming up, Shanghai reports first COVID-19 deaths and latest outbreak.
And violent attempted robbery in Brazil. We'll be back after this.
Hey, this is Kevin Love from the Cleveland Cavaliers. Right now, many of us feel anxious. Mindfulness can help you ease those feelings. My nonprofit is partnering with Headspace to offer free content to help you stress less. Head to kevinlovefund.org/headspace.
Here's to the straggly ones. The first ones. But hey, I look good with this ones. The black, brown, red, and gray ones. The itchy ones. The ones grown by Dad. The ones grown for Dad. The I nearly didn't do it this year ones. And the absolutely filthy ones. They all raise awareness, raise funds, start conversations, and save lives. Because whatever you grow will save a bro. Learn more at Movember.com.
Shanghai authorities on Monday reported the first COVID-19 deaths in the latest outbreak in China's most populous and wealthiest city. All 3 people who died were elderly, had underlying diseases such as diabetes and hypertension, and had not been vaccinated against the coronavirus. The deaths raised to 4,641, the number of people that China says have succumbed to the disease since the virus was first detected.
A group of criminals with high-powered rifles stormed a city in Brazil's southern state late Sunday night. Roughly 30 criminals were targeted and armed. A vehicle transport company and 3 people were injured, including 2 police officers. The criminals fled the city without successfully completing the robbery. A city of 184,000 people is halfway between state capital and the triple border of Brazil. The robbers attacked a police battalion and set a large rifle at its gate in effort to prevent security forces from responding.
A commercial oil tanker carrying more than 750 tons of diesel ran aground overnight from Friday to Saturday in the Gulf of Gabes in southeastern Tunisia. According to the Environment Ministry, the ship, called the Zilo and flying the flag of Equatorial Guinea, sank late Saturday morning due to water seeping into the engine room. The crew was saved by teams from the Maritime Guard and Civil Protection. Only the bow of the boat was still visible, and it's unclear if it's still leaking fuel. As soon as the accident was announced Friday night, the Environment Ministry announced the activation of the National Emergency Response Plan.
The U.S. Special Envoy for North Korea said Monday that Washington and Seoul agreed on the need for a strong response to North Korea's recent spate of missile tests, though they remain open to dialogue with the country. Sung Kim flew to South Korea on Monday for talks 2 days after North Korea conducted a new type of missile test in its 13th round of weapons firing this year. Weapons tested include nuclear-capable missiles able to target both the U.S. mainland and its allies, such as North Korea and Japan. These are concerns that North Korea may conduct a nuclear test soon to intensify its pressure campaign.
Coming up next, federal judge mandates mask mandate.
And we'll get the latest news from Hollywood.
And we'll also get our extended forecast so you can see what our weather's like for the rest of the week, so stay with us.
Where are we?
We're at Marietta College.
This is where we live. at Marietta College.
When kids need medical care, they face life-changing experiences. They miss out on the things that make being a kid fun. Starlight Children's Foundation programs entertain and inspire hospitalized kids. Learn more at starlight.org.
Marietta, a place some people call home.
A place of athletes.
A place of discovery.
A place for the future.
Your plan.
Your future.
Go Pios.
Officials in Arizona say mandatory evacuations have been ordered for residents near Mount Union, south of Prescott. The Yavapai County Sheriff's Office issued the order Monday after a wildfire began at about 10 a.m. It said on Facebook that an evacuation center has been set up at Findlay Toyota Center in Prescott Valley. The fire has burned about 500 acres as of Monday afternoon. The U.S. Forest Service says the fire is burning through brush, ponderosa pine, and other trees. Department officials say fire crews, engines, and aircraft have been working to suppress the flames. The cause of the fire is currently under investigation.
A federal judge's decision to strike down a national mask mandate was met with cheers on some airplanes, but also concern about whether it's really time to end the order sparked by the COVID-19 pandemic. Major airlines and many of the busiest airports rushed to drop their requirements on Monday after a Florida judge struck down the CDC mandate, and the Transportation Security Administration announced it wouldn't enforce its 2021 security directive. Passengers on the Delta overseas flight cheered and applauded, but some airports, including those in Los Angeles and Salt Lake City, recommend that people mask up voluntarily.
The Czech authorities have launched a preliminary investigation into possible war crimes committed in Ukraine during the Russian invasion. Prague's High Public Prosecutor's Office that oversees the investigation said Tuesday that the initial information from Ukraine shows signs of war crimes, according to international law. The office said that the purpose of the investigation is to secure evidence from witnesses and victims who have arrived to seek refuge in the Czech Republic. The Czechs coordinate their effort with the European Union Agency for Criminal Justice Cooperation. Today, in entertainment news, we've got a look at this summer's new Marvel movie, plus a story you may not want your cats to see.
Here's Landon Santini with the Hollywood Minute.
Thanks, guys. Well, he's hung up his hammer. The first theater trailer is out for the next Marvel movie, Thor: Love and Thunder, with a look at New Asgard and Thor's iconic weapon Mjolnir, now wielded by the new Thor, his one-time girlfriend Jane Foster. Thor: Love and Thunder will be opening in theaters on July 8th. In other news, prepare for the Exploding Kittens expanded universe. Netflix is turning the popular card game into a mobile game and then an animated series. In the mobile game, due out in May, like the card game, players try not to draw a fatal exploding kitten card. The series, set to launch next year, will follow the epic struggle between good and evil, with God and the devil as house cats, of course. In Hollywood, I'm Landon Santini. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks for the look at Hollywood, Landon.
We'll head to Cole now for a look at our extended weather forecast.
Hey everybody, so as you can see, we are pretty clear. There was some rain we did get over the past couple days that's since moved on. Couple little splotches here and there scattered throughout. Yeah, again, as you can see, we are having some cloudy conditions, couple little storms here and there, but it is relatively clear in our neck of the woods. Even closer look, again, not really anything going on in the MOV. And let's take a look at our extended weather forecast. So our 5-day forecast, we have Wednesday with a high of 62, low of 29, sunny. Temperatures coming back up there, still a little cold though. Moving on to Thursday, we have a high of 64, low of 51, 60% chance of rain. Good news is temps are coming back up. Bad news is rain. Friday, high of 73, low of 48 and cloudy. Again, we're kind of in the middle of a cold front right now, but we'll see that leave as the week progresses. Saturday, high of 82, low of 54 and partially cloudy. Getting some really nice temperatures going into the weekend. Sunday, high of 83, low of 58 and sunny, which is really great. So we're starting off the week a little chilly, but it should warm up throughout the week. So back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Cole. When we come back, Marissa will have the latest in the world of sports.
Stay with us.
James Brown and Bill Cowher welcoming you back to the Midnight Snack Run.
This is one tricky obstacle course.
He's reaching, but he pushes it away. He's approaching a plate of iced cookies. He blows right by him.
Oh, the fridge.
Looks like he's headed for the soda. Wait, he jukes left, grabs the water bottle.
Now he's just got to get out of there.
Look what dropped from the sky.
Don't do it, Dennis. That's the way you execute a Midnight Snack Run.
Stand Up to Cancer and Rally want you to reduce your risk for cancer.
Go to takeahealthystand.org.
Marietta College, home of the pioneers. A small town on the Ohio River with a tight-knit community and tons of opportunity. Find a home here at Marietta College. Bring forth a pioneer.
What are we gonna do? Ta-da! All right. Come on, every pony. Woo!
Liza, I just love how ponies are better together.
Me too. You know, same thing with Girl Scouts, Kamiko. Every day they make each other shine a little brighter.
And they make the world around them a better place. So join Girl Scouts.
And be a part of the friendship and magic.
And now we're back with Marissa for a look at sports.
Tell us what we're seeing, Marissa.
I'll give you the rundown now. The Cincinnati rookie, Hunter Green, went toe-to-toe with the powerful Dodgers on Saturday night, shutting them out for 5 innings before Trey Turner finally hit a 2-run homer off of him in the 6th. In just his second big league start, Green threw 39 pitches that were 100 miles per hour or faster, the most since pitch tracking began in 2008. Green is averaging 100 miles per hour with his 4-seam fastball so far. Green is ranked as baseball's number 22nd prospect by MLB Pipeline. He's one of the handful of noteworthy newcomers who's been debuting in this young season. Moving along to Cleveland, Denzel Ward, the Cleveland's 2-time Pro Bowl cornerback, agreed Monday to a 5-year, $100.5 million contract with the extension with the Browns. Ward's deal includes $71.25 million guaranteed with a yearly average of $20.1 million. Ward will be the NFL's highest paid cornerback, surpassing the $20 million per year with Jalen Ramsey off of the Super Bowl champion team, the Los Angeles Rams. Moving up to Detroit Red Wings center Dylan Larkin has core muscle surgery on Monday, ending his 2nd season as the team's captain. The Red Wings say his recovery is expected to be about 8 to 10 weeks, and the 25-year-old Larkin leads the Red Wings with 31 goals and 69 points in 71 games. That's all I got. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Marissa. Joining us now at the desk is Cole Longcore for our last look at the weather.
Yeah, so obviously we're in a little bit of a cold snap right now. Not a great way to start off the week. But the good news is by this weekend we should be up into the low 80s, which is really looking nice. So
Finally. finally.
Yeah, we're getting there. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm tired. It's literally snowing today, which is ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, that's it for today's broadcast. Thank you for watching. We hope you'll join us Tuesdays and Thursdays at noon 30 and 6:30 for WCMO NewsCenter 15, Marietta College Broadcasting. See you next time.